The sentence landed like a gavel. Your money is family money. She said it in the kitchen, sunlight bouncing off marble counters I'd paid for. My brother's keys were on the table. New, heavy, 3 sets. 3 cars. He wasn't even pretending to be grateful. He was scrolling, bored, while my mother explained morality to me using my own bank balance. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. I watched the reflection of my face in the espresso machine and memorized how calm betrayal looks when it thinks it's won. I remember when family meant safety. I remember believing love couldn't invoice you. Years earlier, when I signed the papers that built everything, I told myself success would pull us closer. I funded the house. I paid the taxes. I cleared debts without asking questions. My brother failed forward. My mother called it support. I called it temporary. The first crack came quietly. A bank alert I didn't recognize. A withdrawal that didn't match my habits. A signature that looked like mine if you squinted and wanted it to be. I didn't confront them. I've learned that confrontation warns predators. I listened instead. I watched patterns form. Small transfers became larger ones. Conversations stopped including me. Decisions were announced, not discussed. They were spending like I was already gone. The real proof came on a Tuesday. I was standing in an elevator when my phone lit up with a message not meant for me. My brother bragging to a friend. Mom says it's basically ours anyway. I felt the drop then. Not heartbreak, clarity. That night, I opened the old files. The ones I'd set up years ago and never needed. The offshore trust I'd built on advice I'd almost ignored. It wasn't about hiding money. It was about control. Mine. I didn't move fast. Speed makes noise. I audited every account, logged every transfer, screenshotted every lie. I let them keep spending, thinking abundance meant permission. Meanwhile, I activated safeguards. Lawyers first. Quiet ones. Then compliance specialists. Then the bank's fraud department. Presented with a timeline so clean it felt surgical. Forged authorizations, unauthorized access, misrepresentation. I didn't accuse. I documented. The day the assets froze, my phone rang for 12 minutes straight. I didn't answer. I watched the confirmation email instead. Subject line calm. Language neutral. Impact catastrophic. Accounts locked. Cards declined. Transfers reversed. The house went silent in a way only money can enforce. We met again at the same kitchen table. My brother paced. My mother sat stiff, hands folded like prayer could reverse timestamps. What did you do? She asked. I didn't smile. I didn't need to. I protected myself. She tried again. Softer this time. Family, sacrifice, all. The words people use when they realize the floor belongs to someone else. I slid one document across the table. Just one. The trust activation notice. My name, my signature, my rules. My brother stopped pacing when he read the line about beneficiaries. There were none but me. You can't do this, he said. I already did. The cars were repossessed within the week. Luxury doesn't forgive missed payments. Friends stopped calling him. My mother called me daily. I let it ring. Silence teaches faster than lectures. The confrontation everyone imagines never happened. No screaming, no tears. Just consequences unfolding on schedule. I moved out. Not dramatically, efficiently. The house sold. Proceeds returned to the trust. I closed accounts they'd memorized. Changed numbers they thought were permanent. Weeks later, my mother asked to talk. We met in public. Neutral ground. She looked smaller. Not older, smaller. Power does that when it evaporates. I didn't think you'd go this far, she said. I took a sip of coffee I paid for myself. You didn't think I was paying attention. She reached for my hand. I didn't pull away. I just didn't give her what she wanted. I raised you, she said. And I outgrew you, I replied. There was no apology worth accepting. There was no bridge left to burn. Only distance, clean, necessary. Now, when I check my accounts, everything is where it should be. Quiet, ordered, mine. People think revenge is loud. It isn't. It's administrative. It's patience. It's knowing the system better than the people exploiting it. They thought my success belonged to them because I never said no. I learned something better. Silence is consent, until it isn't. And when it stops being consent, it becomes a reckoning. I didn't take anything from them. I simply stopped letting them take from me. That was enough.